So, hello everyone. My name is Abimbola and I am a blockchain researcher and a graduate of the Solana Turbine Institute. I published an academic paper that is behind what you're about to behold in this video, and the link is in the description if you want to check it out. In 2025 alone, AI agents on Solana generated about $31 billion of on-chain volume. And also, Solana accounts for about 77% of all X402 payments for various reasons. Number one, you can attribute it to the speed, the parallel execution layer of Solana, and every other thing, the very, very low fees that Solana affords you. This shows us that the agentic economy is already in full swing. It never asks for our permission. However, the infrastructure, the wallet layer that makes this safe, does not exist yet. That is the gap, and SONA is the answer.
So for this demo, I'm going to quickly show you what's exactly I built. I'm going to also show you how it works, mostly on the technical side, and then I'm going to do a little illustration at the end of the video. So let's go to my GitHub repository, because that's where we have the bulk of what I want to show you. Okay, so as you can see, we've already deployed it to a private site. Yeah, we're going to go through that. But first off, let's look at our architectural diagram, because that's what informed my design decision. So on entering into SONA, so first off, SONA is a wallet that is designed to think. And that was the mindset I had while working on SONA. I needed a wallet that could think and act on your commands as an individual. So for you to interact with SONA, you have the command line interface, that's the TUI, and also you have the GUI, that is the website, the front end. The front end communicates with an API server that is already set up at the back. That's where you have the agent and the wallet living itself. So in terms of security, in terms of how it works, everything behind the hood is here. So what you're going to see on the fancy sides are just the minor things for me, exactly. So to explain the agent and how it works, first off, you have three operating modes. I decided to build the idea to be bigger than just a trading bot. So we have the standard mode. So on the standard mode, all the wallets the agent does is to observe and log transactions, log details for you, except you have any command to give it and then it executes. While for the assisted mode, you propose a command, it queues it in line with other commands that has been executing, and then it executes yours at the end of the day. But for God mode is where it is fully autonomous, and when SONA is in God mode, SONA delivers absolutely well. In fact, you don't need to tell it what to do subsequently. Once you just give it the command, it finds the best strategy and then it executes, right? So within this agent core, we also have a very, very simple database. I try to build, make my build as less complicated as possible. So we have a very simple SQLite database, and then an AI brain that is heavily heuristics. I'm going to show you that. Heavily heuristics in the sense that it operates on 4 constitutional laws. Now, I borrowed this idea from a research paper I read. I also published one of mine. You can check it in the description below. So I believe, firstly, that the owner of the wallet must be supreme at all times, irregardless of what the wallet wants to do or the agent wants to do, because I really do not trust an agent totally with my funds. So that is why we need to also give it a boundary within which it operates, and that's why you have bounded execution or expenditure. So if you have, let's say, $10 in your wallet, your agent cannot start thinking about strategies that will exceed $10. It has to work with your budget intrinsically. Also have transparency and the fail-safe mechanism that is also introduced. You can check that in the description below. Then the agent in itself works in a very simple way. It observes, it reasons, it decides, and it executes, and that loop is continuously playing out. So it never stops at the end of the day. Even when your command stops, your agent is still observing what is the market saying now, what is the price of SOL, what's the price of USDT, checking it with the Oracle. And yeah, I think I forgot to mention the Oracle. So for this particular design, I made use of the Pyth Hermes Oracle. It's free to use and it's quite reliable. So we're going to see how that factors into our build. And at the heart of it, we have the wallet. So for sake of security, I decided to use Rust, although it made it a bit more complicated. But I decided to use Rust because Rust handles some security features inherently for you. So I do not have to do some basic things. Rust just handles it. But for the conversion, it means it has to convert in real time. Anytime you have to build the program, or anytime you want to run the program, it has to build a few things. It has to inject the expenditure constraints that you are bringing in, and it has to enforce that policy. And lastly, for now, everything can be found, or everything is routed through the Solana DevNet. Now, it can also work on mainnet, but we want to test run it for as long as possible before we release this to the mainnet for popular use. So, in a nutshell, this is all the application, this is all SONA is about. So quickly, let us go for a test run. So SONA wallet.xyz, that's our site. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So we also have our docs in case you want to interact with it, even as an agent. You can also interact with the docs. It has an MCP server that you can use as well. Just very, very. So guys, let's dive right into it. Get started. So it's loading. Let's wait for it to load. So I'm just going to reset. I did all this while testing, so there's still some stale information with the previous wallet. So let's reset everything. This is a bad design, but for the purpose of prototyping and testing, when you click SONA, it's going to reset your account. Okay, so for the username, let's have a unique username, Harizubi. Okay, password. Trimano. Okay. And create accounts. Okay. So this is the passphrase. So the passphrase is the most important thing, just like your seed phrase. If you lose it, you lose your wallet. And this is what controls every other thing that happens on your wallet. It's like your PDA. For those that are deep into Solana development, I think you would understand with the account model how it works. So one ring to rule all of them. With this particular passphrase, you can create as many Solana wallets as possible because it is enabled by our design. So let me use something. Okay. Okay, generate wallets. Okay, let me update and save it. So this is our Solana address that we're going to send funds to. Once you create any wallet on Solana, you have to fund it. Let me fund it using my Solflare wallet. This is DevNet, by the way, it's not mainnet. So I don't have 164 real tangible dollars there. It's DevNet, so. Okay, paste. Well, Solflare has this privacy feature as well. I haven't really used it. I guess I'll try it one day. Okay. So we are sending, transaction completed. Perfect. So we can also view the transaction to see if it is perfect as it says. Okay. So this is Orb Explorer. Orb is very intuitive, that's why I'm using it. And it's kind of nice. The UI, the designs and all that. So as you can see, we already have 0.5 SO. It's already reflected. So you can see that it's created the wallet for us in real time and we can already send funds to it immediately. The reason why there's no total value is because it is on DevNet. I hope you understand. So let us launch it and get cooking. So we are running it in God mode. God mode exposes everything. Perfect. So I am SONA. Yeah, thank you. Let's check. So the way you prompt your regular chatbot, that's how you're going to use SONA as well. It makes it very intuitive. You don't have to subject yourself to a complex learning curve just because you want to use an agentic wallet. No, very simple. Perfect. So my SO balance is 0.5. So let's see what we can do with it. Okay, let me see. Transfer. Let me ask you to transfer some SO to my main wallet. Okay, transfer 0.1 SO to my wallet. Perfectly. Yeah, so this is the monitor mode, or this is the monitor explorer. So anytime you perform an action on chats and the action leads to the point of execution, it's going to come here immediately. As you can see, the action has been performed. This is where our balance is, and we've had 2 transactions over the lifetime of this. And this is, you can see, it's always observing in real time, and it's always, working. This is why you have as many messages here. So over time, it keeps working, keeps executing. So see, this was our transaction. So if we want to verify it, this is our monitor screen. Just click on verify. Okay, so it should also reflect here. Transaction details still loading. This is why I love Hub. Hub is quite fast. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, our transaction is successful. Transfer this to this, and it all happened with the help of an agent. Now, as you can see, perfect, and it's also included in the memo. Now, this is the memo that is stored on chain. It includes what happened, includes the reason, and why exactly it happened the way it went. So that's it for our SONA wallets. So let's try the interactive front end. So let's try the CLI and see how it works on there. Okay, I can just git clone and install. So I already have mine here, so I will not bother to git clone. Okay, so I'm in SONA currently. So let's just do burn install. Okay, all packages are in. I still have my local environment, so burn run SONA init. Perfect. So as you can see, it is saved to this wallet. So if I want to fund the wallet, I can easily Solana airdrop on my CLI, or do it the other way. Yeah, as you can see here. And since it's an unfunded wallet, you can append allow unfunded, so it will easily go. Then to start the agent, just copy the command. You can see how simple it is. Burn run SONA init. So God mode is activated, but to activate it on CLI, you have to type I understand to proceed. So God mode has been activated. So now everything that is happening on the wallet, if you send any request to it based on this, it's going to execute it. See, you have to send a chat command for it to act. It is the same procedure, but with the CLI you have more control than you have with the front end that we already have here. Now note, all this is still prototype. It's not meant to run on the mainnet yet, although it can run on the mainnet, but you do it at the risk of losing some funds. And with that, I think I've been able to show you and explain to an extent how SONA itself works from my point of view in terms of the build. So thank you very much. I would also deploy this along with the skills on Claw Hub using the AI agent. So if any of you is using, or if anyone is using OpenClaw as their coding assistant, you'll be easily able to integrate it, because what we've built, or what we have built here, is really a banger in terms of agentic prototyping, in terms of Solana wallets, and in terms of security. So thank you very much.
So what you have just witnessed is not just another prototype or a trading bot with a wallet. What you have witnessed is real infrastructure built on empirical evidence, an autonomous agent that can create wallets without human inputs, a wallet that can take care of its own gas fees through a paymaster, hence reducing latency, a wallet that can exist within constitutional boundaries that cannot be compromised in the effect of any scandal or hack. As I said earlier, Solana processed about $31 billion in terms of agentic volume that can be accrued to it. This is a real metric. This is the future, and we have to build for that future. The machine economy, the agentic economy, is no longer a prediction. It's already here to stay. The sooner we adapt to it, the better for us. SONA is my contribution to that future. Thank you.